everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Excuse my wet hair. It is a weekend. On my weekends, I like to relax a little bit. Yep. For those of you who are new here, I am a 4th grade teacher, and this is my 2nd year teaching, but my 1st year being a virtual teacher. Today's video, we're gonna talk about the struggles as well as the wonders of being an online teacher. This video is not meant to be harmful or negative in any type of way. Recently, I've been feeling a little alone with some of my struggles, and for anybody that is also feeling alone, I want you to know that you're not. You might be struggling in the same type of way I am, or you might be struggling in different aspects of the virtual learning environment. So this video is honestly meant to just talk and hopefully help some of you realize that I'm going through it too. We're going through this together. I also want to discuss some of the wonderful things that I have experienced so far as a virtual teacher, and I would love to hear some of the wonderful things that have happened for you. Let's start with some of the struggles of being a virtual teacher. The first struggle is I am at my computer all day and I'm in the same spot all day. This is the spot that I'm in all day. This is one of the 2 computers that I stare at all day. And this one kind of makes me laugh because I remember last year being in the school building all day and always being on and going and moving and, you know, doing my job. And I would get so excited last year about just coming home and finally being able to sit down and stare at my computer. My second struggle is something that I have no control over and my students have no control over, and that is glitching mics and freezing screens. And I'm not really mad about it. I'm more annoyed because the kiddos that keep glitching are the ones that I really want to hear from, and I don't always get the opportunity to hear from them. I swear I say, please type it in the chat at least 5 times a day. At least. The struggle is I have such limited time. I feel like I don't ever have enough time to sit there and really get to know my kids. And I'm finding other ways to build relationships with my students, but one thing I do really miss about being in a classroom, if a student wants to talk to me about something, I don't have to rush them in a sense. Not that I purposely do, or not that I'm trying to, it's just because I only have 30 minutes to teach, and then even then immediately after teaching, like, I kid you not, I am with kids the entire time. I barely have time to breathe for myself. And building a lot of my relationships revolved around giving them the time of day to speak with them and help them through some of their personal problems they felt comfortable sharing with me. Another huge struggle of mine right now is not being able to really use last year's materials. That one is especially frustrating for me because I have spent so much time this summer and last year. I actively searched for things that I could reuse over the years, and then this happened and now I can't really use some of the activities because they're either in person, it could be copyright situations, or it could just be I have to recreate them digitally, which I have done, but I mean, come on, you know? Okay, now let's talk about some of the wonderful things that I'm experiencing as an online teacher. The first thing I noticed is I'm actually teaching. It is a lot, having to manage 21 to 28 kids, sometimes 30 kids, as well as teach the lesson. And it's just not possible to be great at everything when you're doing everything. I really feel like this time I have much more room to be a teacher and not everything else. So that's very refreshing. And I can honestly say my kids have grown so much academically. The second thing that is wonderful to me is I'm home. I love that I get to have that unconscious relaxation. When it's the school year and I'm driving back and forth from home, I feel like there's this unconscious stress on me of having to get up early, having to get ready, making sure I have everything ready to go for the day, that I'm not leaving anything at home, that 30-minute drive to school, and sometimes that hour drive coming back from school, making sure I am able to spend time taking care of myself and spending time with my family, doing things with my dogs and my friends. It's a lot, and I will say being at home gives me the opportunity to wake up early, but I can sit in my bed, relax, get work done as soon as I wake up, eat my breakfast, take my time, and then get started with the day. There are other stressors for being at home, but I will say I am very grateful that I get to experience virtual learning in such a relaxing manner. And it's not, I mean, there's still stress, don't get me wrong. I have a different form of stress now, but it's just nice. Because virtual learning is so difficult, I have been able to really appreciate the little things. For example, one little boy finally showed up to every single whole group lesson and every single small group that he is assigned to for 2 days in a row. That's big. Like, I was very excited for that. Another thing is a little girl finally was able to get her microphone to work. That was a huge exciting moment for me because this poor sweetheart of a girl just wanted to be able to talk to us via microphone and she couldn't, and we finally worked it out during a small group session, and that was just exciting. This has to be my most favorite part about being a virtual teacher. We were almost, as a school, forced to collaborate more and become more creative. How can I encourage students to participate more? How can I encourage students to even show up? I've learned to definitely collaborate with others a lot more this year instead of trying to plan everything on my own. Being able to collaborate with all of these wonderful professionals and seeing what they can come up with is just amazing. I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed talking about some of the struggles as well as some of the wonderful things we are experiencing right now as teachers, specifically online teachers. For those of you who are in person, I'm sure there is a whole plethora of struggles as well as a whole plethora of wonderful things. And I would love to hear about those too. Please put them down in the comments and I will read every single one of them. I love hearing about the positives as well as listening to the things you are having a little bit of a hard time with. I'm here for you. Here for you. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button to become a part of the Who's a What Now family. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. I make all types of videos, makeup videos, dog videos, teacher videos, and videos I feel like making because, you know, it's my YouTube channel. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next video.